Welcome to Ephatha. Jesus said, "Be opened." The Gospel of Mark, chapter 8, marks a turning point. A chapter of revelation and recognition. Here, bread becomes more than food. It becomes revelation. The eyes of the disciples are being opened, slowly but surely, to who Jesus truly is, not merely a miracle worker, but the Son of God, the bread of life, the second miracle of the loaves. In those days, a large crowd gathered, hungry, weary, and yet unwilling to leave Jesus. Mark chapter 8 verses 1 to 3 says, "My heart is moved with pity for the crowd, because they have been with me now for 3 days and have nothing to eat." This miracle takes place in Decapolis, Gentile territory. The first multiplication of loaves was among the Jews. Now Jesus breaks bread for the Gentiles, 7 loaves, 7 baskets left over. Through this miracle, Jesus reveals the bread of life is for all people, seeking signs, missing the Savior. Then the Pharisees come, demanding a sign. Mark chapter 8 verses 11 and 12 says, "The Pharisees came forward and began to argue with him, seeking from him a sign from heaven to test him. He sighed from the depth of his spirit and said, 'Why does this generation seek a sign? Truly I say to you, no sign will be given to this generation.' Jesus sighs, a sigh of sorrow, not because he cannot give a sign, but because no sign is enough for a hardened heart. In Numbers chapter 14 verse 11, the Lord said, 'How long will this people spurn me? How long will they not trust me, despite all the signs I have performed among them?'" Faith is not built on signs, it's built on surrender. The Eucharist remains the greatest sign, the miracle renewed every day. Yet many still ask, "Show me proof." Those who demand proof miss the presence. The leaven of the Pharisees. In the boat, the disciples worry they forgot bread. Mark chapter 8 verses 14 and 15 says, "They had forgotten to bring bread, and they had only 1 loaf with them in the boat." He cautioned them, "Watch out, guard against the leaven of the Pharisees and the leaven of Herod." They missed the point. Jesus, the Eucharist, the bread which matters, is with them. The leaven of the Pharisees is hypocrisy, faith that looks holy but lacks love. The leaven of Herod is compromise, hearing the truth yet living in sin. When we come to the Eucharist, we must come with clean hearts, no leaven of pride, no leaven of duplicity. As Jesus says in Mark chapter 8 verse 18, "Do you have eyes and not see, ears and not hear, and do you not remember?" Healing of the blind man. Then in Bethsaida, Jesus heals a blind man. He takes him by the hand, leads him out of town. Jesus removes him from the noise, the crowd, the comfort zone. Mark chapter 8 verses 23 to 25 says, "Putting spittle on his eyes, he laid his hands on him and asked, 'Do you see anything?' Looking up, he replied, 'I see people looking like trees and walking.' Then he laid hands on his eyes a second time, and he saw clearly." The healing unfolds in stages, just like spiritual sight. Faith often begins blurry. Understanding comes gradually. Sometimes God must spit on our pride before he opens our eyes. When Jesus opens your eyes, he also tells you what to avoid. Do not even go into the village. True transformation means leaving behind what once blinded us. The revelation, you are the Christ. On the road to Caesarea Philippi, Jesus asks, "Who do people say that I am?" The answers vary: John, Elijah, a prophet. But Peter declares, "You are the Messiah." Here, for the first time, the truth is spoken, but not yet understood. Peter knows the title, but not the cross it carries. From this point forward, Jesus begins his journey to Jerusalem, the journey of the way. He reveals what the Messiah truly means: suffering, death, and resurrection. The cost of discipleship. Whoever wishes to come after me must deny himself, take up his cross, and follow me. For whoever wishes to save his life will lose it. But whoever loses his life for my sake and that of the gospel will save it. Mark chapter 8, verses 34 to 35. Discipleship is not comfort, it's cruciform. Following Jesus means walking his path, carrying our cross, dying to self. Psalm 49 reminds us, "No man can redeem the life of another or give to God a ransom for his own." The ransom for a life is costly and he can never pay it. Only Jesus could pay that ransom, and he did. In Mark chapter 8, Jesus reveals himself as bread, as Lord, as the way. He feeds, heals, opens, and calls. So when you come before the Eucharist, remember, the same Jesus who multiplied the loaves now multiplies grace in your soul. Hear him whisper again, "Do you not yet understand? He is the bread. He is God. Be opened." Please like, share, and subscribe to Ephatha Catholic.